Alright guys, this is the York Gliscors here, and I'm bringing you the Week 6 battle against BlazeTemplar and his Nebraska Noiverns. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you go check out the team builder. The link will be down in the description below. I know I haven't been doing it for any other battles, but I will make sure to do it this time. If you can't already tell, I sound mad, and not for any other reason other than I've recorded this video so many times, watched this replay 100 times. And by now I just want to get this video like recorded. May not be something that I should probably be telling you, but like I legit can't fix the lag problem on these kind of videos because the amount of GIFs that are running, the video playing, just everything, it just lags the hell out of my computer. Sorry I even said that, but I'm just continuing with this recording. If I mess up halfway in, I mess up halfway in. Hopefully all the mons are on the screen. I'm not going to even check right now. If they aren't there, so be it. It's really frustrating. Anyways, as we see that he didn't bring his regen core, which is something that is super good for us, considering that we kind of prepped for it a little too much. That might not be a good thing, but since he didn't bring it, we don't have to worry about it at all. We can just pretend like it wasn't there. But hopefully the mons that we did bring can deal with the rest of the team and not just the regen core which we prepped for. Anyways, I'm just going to start this video off. We do lead Crobat, which can U-turn out safely in front of anything that isn't a Scarf mon. That doesn't matter that he gave me Mummy as I'm switching out. I go into Rotom Heat because he can't touch me. After that damage, it shows that he's max HP. And he sets up Trigger. And this is something that I really wasn't prepped for. Like, I went through everything, like what could he have brought, and I was like, well, I'm faster than everything. I don't even have to run max speed on Volcarona. I don't have to run max speed on this. I don't have to run max speed on this. And then he pulls out the freaking Trick Room, and now the slower mons are the ones that are faster. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, anyways, just when I thought I was faster. And as he goes for the substitute, we are able to volt switch out to break the sub. And go into Mana Feed because I know a Shadow Ball can kill from this percent from Choice Scarf. But I end up going for the Surf, scared of him knowing about Shadow Ball and going into Tyranitar. He clearly wanted to just obliterate me with a +2 Shadow Ball, but I know I could live one, and we do get rid of Cofagrigus, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, he's going to go into Conkeldurr. I'm going to safely switch out into Crobat. He unfortunately does knock off my Black Sludge, but I can easily roost right in front of it, making Stone Edge not super effective, making Ice Punch not super effective. As he goes into Tyranitar, and now this made me kind of think he was Scarfed just the way he brought it in here on a double like that. He did have to switch out because he probably thought I had Brave Bird. But we ended up just clicking a U-turn out of habit, not really thinking about it, but he ended up not being Scarf, as we see here from the Intimidate, and then now he's just going to go for Dragon Dance to get speed. Now he does outspeed my whole team, but he can't KO Hitmontop at all. He goes into Scissor to take the close combat, does about 39%. Shows he's max HP, and I'm not sure about how much defense he had, or his exact spread on the defense. Couldn't really find it out. Anyways, gonna go into Crobat to take a U-turn or anything. He's gonna go into Conkeldurr, predicting me to go into Registeel on the Scissor. It was a good play on his part, but I ended up not going into Registeel. I'm just going to U-turn out on anything that wants to come in. He does go into Scissor, letting me go right into Rotom Heat. I could blow it away with the Overheat, but I knew he was going to switch out, and I can Volt Switch right on this Conkeldurr. It does about 28%, proving that it is Assault Vested. Knowing from that damage calc, it shows that Manaphy's Psychic will KO. Fortunately, it does not because we just got the low roll, and down goes our Manaphy, which was super unfortunate, but we didn't really need Manaphy. It only did damage. It did damage to his whole team, but we didn't really need it, considering it didn't do much to Gardevoir. Although I did say in my team builder that it actually got outsped by Modest and Timid Gardevoir, but I was thinking of Mega Gardevoir, which is actually faster and 100 base speed. This is 80 base speed. So we did outspeed it, but it's okay. It wasn't anything too big. I'm scared that he was going to go into Mamoswine to gain momentum, but we do just blow it away with an overheat. And now it does let him go into Mamoswine to gain momentum anyways, because I am low on special attack, not being able to do anything to Mamoswine. He does hard switch out into Gardevoir, knowing I was going to go into Hitmontop there. That does get the Intimidate off. I wasn't really thinking too much. That was a great play on his part, by the way, but I wasn't really thinking too much, just click Toxic. He does Shadow Ball crit me, proving he's Modest off that calc. After seeing that he was Shadow Ball, I knew he wasn't choiced in any sort of way, just because of the way the damage was. I mean, he could have been Choice Scarf, but I didn't really see it. He does go for the Z move, and then I'm like, crap. He's Z Focus Blast into Focus Blast, KOs this thing. But he's actually Z Trick Room, which is another problem if you went like hard Mamoswine, if it was like a Trick Room Mamoswine. But we do get the Iron Head, since no form of Trick Room Gardevoir is faster than Registeel. It does flinch him, unfortunately, and then we can attack him again, and it KOs the Gardevoir. So now we have a full health Registeel getting out of that, which is fairly decent. He does go into Scissor, as I go into Crobat. He does go for the Brick Break here instead of the Superpower. I don't know why he had that. I guess to get rid of Aurora Veil, maybe? That's probably why it was. He could Bullet Punch in front of like Ninetales and then get rid of the Aurora Veil with a Brick Break. I think that's what his idea was behind it, but end up being able to eat that hit, go for the Heat Wave in front of it, and miss. So that's kind of unfortunate, but he goes into Tyranitar. I don't know why I clicked Heat Wave again. I was just so like bent on trying to KO it with Heat Wave. But he goes into Tyranitar to eat the hit. We take extra sand damage, but we are going to be able to U-turn out in front of it and go right back into Hitmontop like we always do in front of this thing. This Rock Slide hit was big because after the Rock Slide, he could have after the Rock Slide, I'd be in a really weakened state for any neutral. Like if he was at +0, if he wasn't at the -1 attack, he could KO me with any other hit if I was at 30%. So that miss was kind of huge, but it didn't really matter too much. Go for the close combat on the Scizor. It does about 30% because he's Mega now and got that extra stat boost. We are just going to go right into Crobat. I know we've been kind of going to Crobat in front of this thing a lot, but he's going to go into Mamoswine, as we can easily U-turn out on this thing, unless it's Scarf Mamoswine. We do U-turn out on the thing, putting it in range of a Rotom Heat Overheat or a Fire Blast from Volcarona, whatever we feel like going for. He sets up the Rock for both of those mons I mentioned, but Hitmontop can easily just click Rapid Spin away from it and get rid of those rocks. We are just going to go into Rotom Heat now, knowing that he's going to Bullet Punch for the Crobat. It does only 13, and we end up Volt Switching here. Could have overheated to blow it away, but I didn't want to do that yet. And I go back into Crobat, as he does Roost off any potential damage. Does Bullet Punch, puts us in, would have put us in range of like another one if we didn't. It would have put us in a range of another Bullet Punch if we missed the Heat Wave. That's what I was trying to say. Or if I just U-turned in front of him. So that was a good play on his part to go for the Bullet Punch. He goes into Tyranitar. That can't do much to me. Surprised he didn't go Mamoswine and click Ice Shard. At this point of the game, I was like, he doesn't have Ice Shard in his Mamoswine. So we end up U-turning out in front of Tyranitar and go back into Hitmontop. SC Dragon Dance to get rid of the Intimidate. We are getting weakened away by the sand, but we do have leftovers to negate that. Rock Slide does about 21%, and he gets the flinch. He could flinch us to death, which would be kind of a big problem. But he goes for the Fire Punch, maybe hoping for the burn, so he could probably live a close combat, or just trying to do the most damage possible. We do close combat and pick off the kill of Tyranitar. Now this is the part of the game where I just don't want to choke the game away. At this point of the game, if he just clicks Ice Shard on this, you can click Ice Shard on Crobat, and if like anything else happens in front of everything else. So yeah, he clicks Ice Shard here. Fortunately, didn't have Mach Punch, but he was faster anyway, assuming. But like I said, he is in range of a Rotom Overheat, but he's max HP and lives the hit. Lands the Rock Slide and KOs the Rotom Heat with the Ice Shard. And now pretty much I go into Registeel, knowing I can live an Earthquake. If he's max, if he was even Life Orb, I still lived. But the only problem is if he crit. And he goes for the Earthquake, and we actually live, letting us pick up the 3-0. It's just about time. It's about that time. Week 6, and we finally get our first win. You know, I'm actually really, like, I was really excited about this. Like, when I finally picked up that win, it just felt so good. So, yeah, I mean, like, now the road to 0-12 is finally over. We got our first win. We can finally we can say we ended the season 1-11. That's all I want to say. We won one game. We accomplished that goal, and I think it was the one game I did say I was not confident in. So yeah, I'm just really happy we won. I might not sound like too happy right now just because of the way the recording went and everything. But yeah, that is all from me. I am the Mighty Gliscors, the coach of your New York Gliscors. Make sure you go check out BlazeTemplar. The link will be in the description. And that is all from me. So until next time, guys, I am the Mighty Gliscor, and I will catch you guys later.